I've been speaking to a prospective client for a couple of weeks now, and this person attended my seminar. I do monthly public seminars, and person has committed to wanting to be a client. We had a telephone initial inquiry, then we had an email exchange, and a second email exchange. It's not unusual for a person to be thinking about what their next option is, what their best option is, what they should do. And this particular person has some assets, is married, 2 children, and is thinking his decision-making process, husband and wife actually, is between a revocable living trust or an irrevocable living trust. Give up some control, retain all the control. Protect yourself from Medicaid, potentially, or not be concerned and get the benefits of no probate, a private document, very difficult to contest, no ancillary probate for property owned out of state, right? To get all those benefits, but perhaps, and retain control, full control, be your own trustee. So it's not, it's a thoughtful, considered process, right? You have to think about it. So in the last email exchange, I mentioned that you could start with a revocable living trust, and or either way, I forget how to put it. Perhaps you start with an irrevocable living trust and you safeguard a certain portion, a certain percentage of your assets, because it's very unlikely that this person is going to spend down to zero, right? Not going to utilize all of his assets in his life. So if he had any given number, 600,000, maybe put 300,000 now in the irrevocable living trust, and it's safeguarded, and the money's in this locked box away from the grasp of the government. And then it's maybe the other 300,000 in my fictional example can go in an revocable trust, right? Start with 2 trusts. That's an option. Half of the money goes into a revocable living trust, half of the money goes into an irrevocable. Options, there are always options. Start with 1 trust. Maybe later on your needs change. We could decant the trust or fund the second trust. A lot of options, a lot of things to think about. Perhaps so many options that you'll be frozen into inaction. Frozen into inactivity. Don't let that be you. The takeaway, plan now. Take action now. And if things change your plan.